Easy money. Easy money has destroyed you. More than likely, easy money has destroyed our society, our corporations. What is easy money? It's debt. Why is debt destroying you, our nation, and the world we live in? One example is we value an iPhone over the I. Many of us think an iPhone is worth thousands of dollars, but we fail to realize that the I, the me, the you, which has created the iPhone, is the real power. In the economy we live in, growth and easy money has made companies expand more than they really can. It has made people be more fruitful than their tree can really fruit. This is why thousands, if not hundreds, of corporations have gone bankrupt in America, from Toys R Us to Radio Shack to JCPenney's to Sears, and I could go on and on, from car manufacturers, from GMC to Ford, etc. Okay, that's why we had to bail out all these big companies, including the banksters. Okay, back in the last crash. Easy money, and debt have robbed us of what makes America great. What makes America great, what makes you great, is the I, not the external. We've lost the sense of imagination. We've lost the sense of creativity. We think that for us to have success, we have to grow artificially by borrowing, by going negative, by getting into debt. Let me give you an example, ladies and gentlemen. Does it make logical sense to have the fruit of a tree before you even planted the seed? Let me say it again. Does it make logical sense? Does nature work like this, that you can have the fruit without planting the seed first? And this is what debt has done for us. It allows the average person, the average business owner, the average corporation, the big corporation to grow more than the tree has grown. It allows us to have things, to have material success, outer success, without having the I figured out, without having the imagination figured out, without having creativity figured out. In the society we live in, we think if we have a good business plan and we could have good credit and we could just borrow ourselves to success, we can go negative and go success. And I know a lot of stars, people we look up to, promote how great it is to get in debt, how they use debt to live a lavish and luxurious life. And there's no doubt about that you can get into debt and borrow easy money, and you can buy more houses than if you had to think and use your imagination. That corporations could expand faster and have more locations and hire more people without actually producing better products or better services. Guys, ladies, my friends, you, the I, is the most important. Everything around us, from your iPhone to your iPad to your chair to your radio to this YouTube, everything around us was created from someone's imagination and creativity. Therefore, fake papers, dollars, and easy money, debt, does not guarantee success. Success is not about borrowing. Success is about producing. Again, success is not about borrowing. Success is about producing. This is the reason that America, France, Great Britain, Germany, and many countries around the world that use the central banking system are in debt. Trillions of dollars. That's why they have deficits. For many of you that don't know what deficit is, please Google it. Okay? If we live in a nation where we have deficits, then the people will have deficits. And deficits means that we produce less than we take in, therefore we have to put it in our credit card. We have to get a loan. We have to get easy money. But with easy money, we lose all the characteristics and the pedigree of to be a winner. What are those characteristics that we lose with easy money? Let me give you an example. Every time I've ever bought a car, 99% of the times, I saved my money, I sacrificed, I used my imagination to create more money, and then I went and bought a car. Okay? Many of us in America, we just run to the bank, here's our social security number, here's our company EIN number, and please let me borrow some money so I can buy a new car, so I can buy a new equipment, so I can buy X, I can buy Z. And we fail to realize that we have to use our imagination and creativity to grow versus sticking our hand out like the welfare recipients. And I'm not dissing all welfare recipients either, but it's better for you to learn to create versus sticking your hand out to receive. And that's what the problem is, because when we stick our hand out to receive, we don't flex our brain, we don't flex our will, we don't flex our creativity, we don't flex our discipline, we don't flex sacrifice. It's so easy to go sign on a dotted line and walk away with no money down, homes or cars or gadgets. But it takes significant character, discipline, to be able to save, to be able to produce more than you consume. And that is the problem with many of us, from individuals to corporations, and that's why many of us in America and many other countries were in debt. Our society has taught us to stick our hand out for what we want versus to sacrifice, to create more than what we consume. And as a result, we're all in debt. As a result, we're destroying our planet. As a result, we're spending more time with the cubicle or the office versus spending time with our family, with our children, with the things that we're passionate about, with our cause, whatever the purpose is for you on our earth. So what am I saying, ladies and gentlemen? It is easy to borrow money and drive a Bentley. It is easy to grow rapidly with the bank fiat money. It is easy, but what is easy doesn't build calluses. What is easy does not build strength. What is easy does not build stamina. What is easy is kind of cheesy. What is easy is kind of cheesy, my friends. And at Mr. No Fluff, I believe that you, I, are more powerful than the banks, than debt, than easy money, than a FICO score. I believe that debt is a slavery. It's taking away your power. I could give you examples after examples of people or friends that I know that have multi-million-dollar businesses, okay? But they're in debt, multi-millions as well. Now, they have multi-million-dollar debts, but they have nice homes, the nicest clothes, the nicest cars, but they don't own it. that banks do. And they have significant amount of stress. They have significant amount of depression, anxiety. They don't know what it is to be free. They don't know what it is to cut your own path in life, because we've been programmed through our education system, through our society, through our media, that all we have to do is just show up and sign somewhere and we can have that tangible item like that car or that new vehicle. It doesn't make sense to me for a company like Kodak that's been in business for over 100 years to go bankrupt, or GMC have to borrow money. It doesn't make sense that companies are borrowing just to make payroll. It doesn't make sense for companies to open new locations through debt. Isn't it better just to be strong internally? Isn't it better to be stable and not have a master? Isn't it better to be free? Isn't it better to choose what you want to do for the day? For the past 2 years, I've been telling you guys I decided to give everything up and go homeless. But the truth is, I retired and I had the choice of going homeless. I had the freedom of going homeless and experiencing and walking with people that have less and unfortunate than me and helping them. That's because I was free. Many of you guys may laugh at that, and you may enjoy some guy that drives a nice car, he has a nice home, and he's telling you how to get into debt, how to do 0% financing, how to sell your soul. But isn't it better to just be free, where you could choose what you want to do? You answer that, my friends. You answer that. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, share, and tell your friends and family that easy money is just cheesy.